Hi, I'm Jason Sachs. So, as I settle into the new Classic Comics Cavalcade YouTube channel, I thought it would be fun to try different things. So, today I'm going to unbox the beautifully produced new issuance of Crisis on Infinite Earth. This is supposed to be the definitive edition. Discover with me whether it's going to be amazing or a catastrophe. Okay, so I'm not used to books arriving in nice cardboard boxes, but as you can see, Crisis on Infinite Earths, Absolute Edition, printed in China, publisher DC Comics. My wife and family will be annoyed with me to see how much money I spent. It came in a really nice box, so let's pull open this box here and see what we got. Ooh. Look at that slipcase. Beautiful Crisis logo. 2 volumes inside. Silvery shine to it. Crisis by Wolfman and Perez. On the back, look at that. It's got that classic image of the 2 Supermen holding Supergirl. I just love this stuff. Love this stuff. Oh, I can't wait to open it. All right, I got a nail right here that I'm going to use to very carefully cut open. I'm no longer going to be in mint condition, right? But that's what I'm here for. We're unboxing and we're going to check this thing out. So, I'll carefully pull off the wrap. I'll put the box on the floor here. And, oh, I'm kind of trembling. This is exciting. Okay. Look at how that shines. You see that in the light? Of course you do. Wow. Such nice production design. Look at that. It's like freaking holographic. And the back, let's take this off. A little teaser thing that you can read at a bookstore. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look how cool it is. Oh, my God. All right, here we go. Oh, my goodness. Look at this cover. Look at this cover. Look at all these characters. Okay, so we got 2 volumes. We got the Crisis Absolute Edition, and then we have the making of Crisis on Infinite Earths. So we will open these up in a minute. Love how we've got like the George Perez on the left and the Alex Ross on the right. They're such perfect companions for each other. Look how like Ross really kind of brings up the whole Perez thing. Got the flash on both of them. And they're like exactly the same positions. I'll remove my shadowy hand here. Superman faces look right on. This is so cool. And then the back's also going to be the same thing. I'll move my hairy arm out of the way in just a second. So you can really see how much work Alex frickin' Ross put into this book. And this cover. This is gorgeous. All right, so let's open up first the Crisis Absolute Edition. I gotta say, it smells like a new book, and I love that new book smell. Okay. Ooh, lots of different logos here. Got Harbinger, the Crisis Monitoring Tower and stuff. I just bumped the camera, sorry. Got an introduction here by Marv. I was so wrong. You can see here, this is a repro of an original page by the amazing Perez from Crisis number 8, it looks like, Flash of Lightning. That would be the Death of the Flash issue. Amazing close-up of the logo. And there we go, first issue spectacular. So what I really like about this is the paper's not slick. The paper has like a regular plain finish to it, so it feels like reading a comic. But it's got like just a really slick feel to it. And look, they include the original editorial Wolfman wrote years ago. It's going to be continuing inside that cover. But you can really see here, let me move this closer to the camera, the amount of detail that went into this book, because you can see like all the little stars and stuff are perfectly designed here on the page and perfectly reproduced. It just looks so good. Ah, and look how white these pages are. Everything just seems to pop against these white pages, and you just feel like, you know, the people are getting lost inside the whiteness of the mist here. Superman flying into the end. I mean, it's just like majestic, man. This is just awesome. Let's see if we can get to the page. We got a perfect reproduction of the Harbinger's face and Blue Beetle's mask. Perfect reproduction of these stars. I mean, the repro is just incredible. According to Mark Waid and others, like a whole committee of creators got together to work on this book and delivered something that was perfectly color corrected. But it's so hard to get this right actually in print. So we got one of the famous scenes with all the characters. Let's move ahead a little bit here. Here's the Monitor looking like his own bad self, and the continuation of the front cover onto the back. So even there, it's got like the perfect continuation of everything you want. Look at that nice in between page. Oh, this is such a treat. I swear I'm not getting paid by DC, but like, look at the freaking level of detail here. Look at this tower and all of what George Perez threw in there, and all of what's got individual separate coloring. That's like amazing work. Incredible attention to detail. All right, I want to find a page. Here's a good page. Look at that Perez detail. Look how everyone is colored perfectly. Got all the yellow on Nightwing's ugly ass costume. Got all the detail on Katana's skirt there. Even this guy, his shirt looks just right. Ah, and look, there's Halo flying up there. You know, this little tiny speck, like in the original comic, she's probably half an inch tall, but they got her colored perfectly there. So this is as good as comics look. And yes, it is an incredibly geeky story. Ridiculous, silly, but look at this. Is it ever going to look better than this? Is it ever going to look better than this? I'm not sure it is. Look at that cover. One of my favorite Perez covers. Every character's there. All the designs are there. World's in limbo. Let's skip ahead a little more. Yeah, look at Harbinger there. And how nice that coloring looks. Looks like it's just like a like reproduced right out of the original artwork. All right, here we go. Famous issue. One of the most famous issues, and the issue that some people feel ended the Bronze Age. Reproduction of the original art. You can see Perez's incredible amount of detail. Look at all the work he put into the lines, and then how he drew all these characters out here. It looks awesome. Let's see here. Again, like, you just got millions of characters coming through this book, and they're all colored just right. I mean, I'm not even sure what that dude's name is. Firebrand. Human Bomb's eyes are coming through. Perez is like so good at drawing individual characters as individuals too. It's like this is just immaculate. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying the same thing over and over again, I guess. But you can see, like, hope you can see anyway on your YouTube view, just how gorgeous this book looks. So this is something I heard about in one of the online forums too, is these monitor tapes, which are all in Crisis number 10, where a lot of the stuff is reproed from, I guess, Perez's original line art. Just how good it looks. Like, just look at that one individual panel there and how much it just looks like Perez's original artwork. Just looks fabulous. There's one of my favorite characters, the Starman, drawn by Steve Ditko, and how classy it is with the stars and the fragmentation of the world. And no one drew like George Perez, man. No one drew like George Perez. I mean, just look at that. All right, so let's skip on ahead here. So we're here at the end of the run. You can really see Jerry Ordway's lines, by the way, on these faces. These are very Ordway lines with the shadowing, that specific cross-hatching. He really was an outstanding inker for Perez. Really love that dark side face too, which has like touches of like multiple different cartoonists, but really comes alive. So, Superman's had enough. All right, so we get the conclusion. We get the awesome ending with the Psycho Pirate going crazy. Again, look at how perfect the coloring looks here. How like the coloring on the face here really emphasizes that face. Really emphasizes the drama of it. Oh, and then we get into the history of the DC Universe. This is a nice little bonus. That's a hardcover that was published by DC right after Crisis. It looks like, and it was painted by Perez. It looks like a lot of this is really also just gorgeously reproduced. There's a really nice graffiti designs version of this storyline, which reproduced the work beautifully, but this looks amazing. I heard there was one page that was misprinted in some people's volumes, but I don't see any problems here at all. I need the microphone closer. I don't see any problems here at all. I just love stuff like this. All this stuff is like porn for comics fans, I swear. If you ever get a chance to pick up the history of the DC Universe at a convention or something, it's worth it. Especially if you're like someone who really appreciates the geekiness. I mean, even here, right? Look how great Perez is. Like, he really is like emulating Joe Kubert with Hawkman and Hawkgirl, and these look a little bit like they're drawn by Carmine Infantino at top, or by Gil Kane there. And so everything just has like this like patina of rightness to it. So as you can hear, I'm just freaking overwhelmed by how awesome this first volume is. Let's see what we get in volume 2. The supplement. Amazing Alex Ross cover, same front and back pages. But you got Bob Greenberger talking about the history. Bob, one of the authorities on comics history. And oh, look at that. We got Sanderson's notes for DC Archive. That's cool. As a fellow comics historian, I think that's just a great experience. Oh, and there we got letters back and forth about the production of this work. This is a famous note here. I think we reproduced this in the American Chronicles in the 1980s. Jeanette Biggie, can we kill Supergirl in the Crisis? I must know soon. And like in middle school, yes, no, and maybe. Get a net, you get a yes. So Supergirl died. Oh, and they got a little index to all the appearances of the Monitor, who appeared in bunches of comics before the Crisis itself hit. Look at this. This is just encyclopedic. This is just like everything you could ever possibly want to know about the Crisis on Infinite Earths. And what's this? This is a piece called What to Do About Red Tornado. Oh, and like a long discussion about different characters and what to do with them. You just really see the amount of work that went into this. Perez's original pencils. The designs for Guy Gardner's costume. As we see in the next 2 pages, changes were made well through the production of individual issues. Displayed are 2 pages penciled by George Perez and inked by John Costanza. Lettered by John Costanza. Oh, and they gave Guy Gardner a different uniform because, oh, this one was outdated. Oh, very cool. So this is like live work happening all in real time. I actually own a color guide page to Crisis. I'll show it at some point on the channel. Bob's all over this. Good job, Bob Greenberger. So as you can see, this is just like everything you could want if you're a DC fan at all. The Crisis on Infinite Earths Companion is so worth it. Oh, this is... Yeah, they did a history of the DC Universe portfolio. Let me turn this camera slightly. I can see this a little bit better. Did a history of the DC Universe portfolio where There's different plates of different characters. Brian Boland with the Arthurian era. Keith Giffen, Dr. Fate. Love the Kubert page. I think it's just so beautiful. And so is the Garcia Lopez Hex. Beautiful piece by Kurt Swan. Oh, this is just like, and one of my favorites, Beset and Total Ben on Swamp Thing. Oh man, this is great. So, all right, I can kind of close it out, I guess, and say, you know, if you're interested. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, what's this? Holy cats! Holy cats! 3-page pullout, and then, is it true? Another 3-page, no, a 4-page pullout with the iconic Death of Supergirl. Oh my God! And on this celebratory collection, Jerry Ordway and George Perez's pencils from 1998 collection cover. The endeavor took over a month straight to finalize, and then was colored by Jose Villaruba. Wow! And then colored. So, wow. Wow, wow, wow. If you're a fan of any of this type of material, you can see it's cheap for the price. Oh! Here's the case cover pencils we were just looking at. Alright, that's my unboxing and my geeky euphoria. Crisis on Infinite Earths. The Absolute Edition gets the highest endorsement.